Evening, friend. Glad you stopped by. There's a lot of noise out there these days. Deadlines, alerts, reminders. 1,000 voices telling you to move faster, work harder, be more. But out here, it's just the fire, the wind, and that old stillness we forget to listen to. Tonight I want to talk to you about something simple, something quiet. The fence I never finished. Now I don't mean a real fence, not wood and nails. I'm talking about that invisible thing in your life. You started with all the right intentions, but never quite saw through. Maybe it was a side hustle, a fitness plan, a book, a relationship, a dream. Started strong, lost steam. Now it just sits there in the back of your mind, tugging at you like a loose thread on your shirt. You think about it sometimes before bed or in the shower or when you scroll past someone who did finish theirs. And that little voice creeps in, don't it? Why can't you just finish what you start? You always do this. You're lazy, undisciplined, not enough. I know that voice. We all got one, and let me tell you right now, it lies. Listen close now. Not every unfinished thing in your life is a failure. Sometimes it's a shift, sometimes it's growth, and sometimes it's your soul quietly saying, this ain't the right road anymore. The world's gotten mighty obsessed with completion, checklists, goals, hustle culture, but life ain't a to-do list, partner. It's a field, wild and messy. Some things bloom, some things die, some things, they're just meant to be explored, not conquered. I reckon a lot of folks are carrying guilt for fences they never finished, the online course they stopped halfway, the business they abandoned after the second reel didn't go viral, the habit that didn't stick past day 10. But maybe the goal was never the finish line. Maybe the goal was what it taught you along the way. You started because you had a spark. You stopped because something changed. And that's not failure. That's you responding to life. It's human. It's honest. It's okay. Let me ask you something. Have you ever gone back to something just because you felt guilty, not because you truly wanted to finish it? That's like pouring water into a cracked jug. You'll exhaust yourself and still feel empty. The world don't need more finished things. It needs more aligned people. People who know why they're doing what they're doing. So here's what I want to offer you tonight. Permission. Permission to leave some fences unfinished. To let go of what no longer fits. To rest without guilt. To change your mind without shame. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. Now, if there's something in your life that still calls to you, that still stirs your soul when you think of it, maybe it's time to pick it back up. Not because the world says you should, but because you want to. And if it don't, if that old goal feels like clothes that don't fit no more, then lay it down. Bless it, and move on. You ain't here to live the same day, over and over, just to keep a promise to your past self. You're allowed to grow. You're allowed to pivot. You're allowed to say, that mattered to me once, but it don't no more. That's not quitting. That's maturity. Now, don't mistake me. There's beauty in follow-through. There's discipline in sticking things out. But there's also a quiet kind of grace in knowing when to stop, when to rest, when to let a half-built fence just stay as it is. Unfinished, unburdened, unashamed. So if you're sitting there tonight feeling like you're behind, like everyone else is building perfect little fences and you can't even find your hammer, I want you to take a breath. You ain't behind. You're becoming. And becoming takes time. It takes trial, takes soul. The fence I never finished? It reminds me every day, not of what I failed to do, but of what I learned when I let go. You don't need to finish everything, but you do need to listen to your gut, to your rest, to what life is trying to tell you when the fire gets low and the world goes quiet, like now. So here's my blessing for you before the night wraps up. May you forgive yourself for what you didn't finish. May you honor what you did try. And may you always remember, a life well lived ain't a straight fence line. It's a winding path full of half-built dreams and wholly lived moments. You're doing just fine, friend, just fine. I'll see you next time the fire's lit.